For some people, when we start talking about parts, in whether you're doing IFS, internal family systems, or just general parts work, some people can get a little bit worried and concerned, like, are you trying to make me have multiple personalities? And we have a lot of negative stigma around that experience in our culture. So one way of that I just learned in a training of explaining this is to offer, I'm not looking for people to, when we're doing parts work, to be splitting up their personality. What we're looking to do is to create some language and some understanding of the different mechanisms that are happening in the body that influence our thinking and our emotions and our behavior. Okay? So we do, we sort of anthropomorphize, or make characters out of lots of things that are too difficult to understand or are too tiny to understand or are not visible. For example, when kids learn about cells, like they learn that the mitochondria is like the powerhouse, it's like the energy, whatever, and the nucleus is the brain, right? So we give these different parts characters so that we can understand them better. And that's what we're trying to do with parts work, is we're trying to create little characters so that we can understand better what's happening to us, so that we can support ourselves better, and move towards what they called in this training, which I really liked, functional unity. So we're not looking to have all of the parts agree all of the time, but we're coming to recognize that okay, I might have a part of me when I go in to do a return, for example, that feels nervous that I'm doing something wrong. And when I can talk about it like that, then I can recognize a system that's happening in my body. So if I have a pit in my stomach and my throat feels scratchy when I go in to return something, I can be like, oh, that's my nervous system getting a little immobilized because it's scared that I might be doing something wrong. And instead of being like, I am scared, which might make me not want to do the return, I can say, oh, a part of me is scared, and I can take care of it by checking the facts and reassuring it and doing some nervous system exercises and maybe talking about it and understanding it better in therapy next week, for example. So that's a little framework for understanding how parts are not multiple personalities, but a way to understand what's going on in your body.